and welcome you all on today's special course of Unacademy and welcome you all on this YouTube channel. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon because you can get a lot of updates and new courses, fresh courses which is upcoming readily on your mobile phones, on your PCs, and wherever you are, you can get a notification where it is very simple for you to join. Just click on the link, and yes, we are live back. So, as in with the same spirit and same course, we are here today with a very new topic of us that what are the five strategies that we can use to improve our reading or how to read with these five strategies. If you use these five strategies, you can be very good in reading in no time. That's today's concept, that's today's topic. So I want to tell you one thing for the students who are watching this. I had a query from the student. He was asking that, sir, I have watched your episodes, I have watched your series of what are the five ways that you can, promote, you can make mistakes with five parts. All these 5 points that you give me, is this enough? This was the question asked by him. I want to tell you one thing. This is not enough. Because these five tips which I give it to you, these are totally not enough or not good. But until unless you find yourself in a place where you can implement them properly, not in a way that it is just a five tips I need to listen today. I have watched the YouTube session or a YouTube class of Uday Shankar, and now I can be a master in IELTS. Or today's class is all about the five best strategies to read. Five best strategies to read. Now if I attend this class, after this class I'll be the total supreme power on reading IELTS. No, not like that. It doesn't work like that. Everything here today, everything we are discussing today is not magic, right? It is not something as simple as five things which I say. Every day I come across with a lot of analysis, I do a lot of homework, and when I come in front of you to deliver something which is very beautiful, which in case encourages, engross, right, and moves you from your place to a point that you can believe in yourself that yes, I can also do that thing, has to be carried out and implemented by you at your end. My job is done here because I have done my homework. I brought a lot of things, compressed and juiced it out into five things today. But it is up to you now to pick it up, carry it over, and go home and implement that in your skills. Until and unless you do that, it's very difficult for one to actually go and have a proper agenda and proper implementation and results. See, basically we are all doing this. I am live, you are live, and you are been investing your time, I'm investing my time. Basically we are all doing this to improve your goals, to make you reach your goals, to improve your bands, and that's only possible by you. Nobody can do it. I can only be there. I can only be here, helping you, just pushing you, just like a stepping stone. But you have to step into it and just climb above. That's up to you. So don't forget your role in it. Even though it's five tips, it is very interesting, it is very on point, but it will work only if you spell out the magic spell, right? It only works in the if you spell out the magic spell. If I keep on telling the magic spell, it will not work. You have to learn that magic spell and you use it, right? So understand the difference, understand the basic necessities, and understand the dedication and discipline involved in this, right? In these courses, these curriculum are very simple and very skills. These are totally on top skills, right? And if you deviate from this, if you move away from this, there are a lot of chances where you can go wrong and make be mistaken by people or others, right? So do not think that this is just a five tips and five lessons that is enough for my preparation. These are just a helping hand on your preparation, which can boost your preparation. Understand, it is not your preparation, it can boost your preparation efficiently. It is just like adding a fuel to your energy, charging you, right? Just that. It is not the total course. So don't get any false, agendas into your mind that yes, if I watch these videos only, I can prepare myself. You surely can understand this. You surely can until unless you go and actually implement what I'm trying to say here today. So, in this positive note, let's crack it. Right. So, no problem. Let's go going further. This is your educator Uday Shankar, and you can see there is a code which is given below in this, and in that there is a this is the code. Yes. If you see this code, this is a very, very exclusive code which is for the all users and viewers who are watching this and a part of an academy and want to be a plus member to come into the family. You want to experience everything in live. You want to attend the main courses which is happening over an academy. You want to be something better and something fruitful of your time. You don't want to waste it, right? If you're so sure about it, if you're so sure, if you're so done, if you're so keen to engage yourself, and yes, I want to dedicatedly put myself best foot forward, मुझे ये करना ही करना है आज, मैं और ये टाइम वेस्ट या फिर टाइम यूटिलाइजेशन प्रॉपरली करूंगा इसके बाद, right? If you have something like that inside you, yes, surely if you want to be a plus membership partner, if you want to be inside an academy and see, okay, experience all these things in a proper guided analyzed course structure, if you want to experience that, yes, surely you are very welcome. You just need to go to www.unacademy.com website and go to the subscription plan and select your plan according to your need. Then by payment you can use this referral code to get a 10% off on your subscription fees. Total 10% off. No matter how much will be the fees, it will be 10% off directly. Before you pay, it will be 10% cut it out. Right? So, and also there are all live and structured courses which is available in an academy with top lessons by top educators, and weekly quizzes and doubt clearing sessions are also in a follow-up. So don't forget to live out this opportunity. And yes, with this note, we can start this class today. So let's see what all the 5 strategies used for IELTS reading. Are you ready? Yes? All right. So basically, before we start, so anybody there who actually are interested into knowing, and one more thing, if I miss anything, basically I say it in every class, it is not something that I am a master of this. Nobody can a master of anything until unless you have that understanding and maturity that you can always learn. Understand that. You have to have a maturity that you have to learn. And until you stop that, the moment you stop that, the moment you stop growing. Okay. So if I miss anything in this today's class, if you feel on the top 5 strategies which I told you, this should be in one, right? If can replace it, if something can replace that, surely let me know in the comment section. Don't forget that, because this video has been watched by pan India level, and your comment might be helping any other student from any other corner of India, right? It is not something that I'm telling you just 5 strategies. It should be that you can tell me what else, and you have to be very, very responsible on that, because you will be communicating to pan India level of people and students and aspirants all together by just commenting on this video. So take your responsibility, right? And by doing so, let's start this. And before that, let's see just a small bit of brush up, like what is actually reading. Reading is nothing but just a process of looking at a series of written symbols. Reading is a process of looking at, see, it's a visual sense. You have to imply your visuals, right? It is basically a visual input. Without looking at it, you can't read. But let's see, there are different, but I'm just talking about some straight things. Process of looking, it means you have to look first into the series of written symbols, that is the words and sentences and statements and paragraph and passage. But we all are calling it in English. We are not talking about English here. We are just talking about general reading. If you see any general reading process, always note that you have to look at the series of written symbols and get the meaning from them. Looking at the series of symbols, you have to do certain things to read it out, and then while reading it out, because if I say apple has fallen from the tree, now if I read it but I couldn't understand it, I don't get the meaning of the words apple fallen from tree, will I be able to understand and complete the process of reading? No, I will not be. So reading has a combination of two skills, looking and understanding. So you have to do both simultaneously to achieve it further. Right? Going ahead, and also will I be able to understand and complete the process of reading? No, I will not be. So reading has a combination of two skills, looking and understanding. So you have to do both simultaneously to achieve it further. Right? Going ahead, and also right. Let's move ahead. So these are the five strategies to read. These are the top five strategies which I'm going to tell you to read. How we can improve, how we can do it efficiently, how we can hone it like a master, how we can own it like a pro, like a professional, how to do it. First strategy which you have to learn, first thing you have to learn is paraphrasing. Many students out there are very well, you know about it. It is totally understood about it what is paraphrasing, but many students and many aspirants are still there who doesn't understand the word paraphrasing. Now there is a difference. Now you have to understand what difference does it make, or what is exactly the word's meaning out of it. Strategies are something that you have to implement. Strategy, see, for example, game strategy, war strategy. See, these strategies are only a strategy until unless you implement it. The moment you fail to implement it, the moment that strategy goes in vain. Understand that. So if I say paraphrasing, what do you mean by paraphrasing first? Paraphrasing is nothing but depicting something in your own words, restating it. While reading, whatever is your understanding, you have to learn the skill of paraphrasing all along. Now there is no option. Now there is no option. There is no choice which is to be left if you do not paraphrase it. Now, why paraphrase is important? Because it gives you self consciousness about the content. One thing which his writer has written, that is his conscious mind and thoughts and flow of it. Now, in the second portion, where what you have written, what you have implemented, is something that you take it out, right? Because you are the one who is going to solve the questions, not the writer. The writer has depicted his ideas, writer has depicted his conceptual conditions in his writing, that is his thoughts. But if you don't paraphrase it, you won't be able to answer the questions further properly, right? Because so what will happen, you have to search for the answers here and there, like we do, like that question paper, you have to keep on rotating it. To avoid that, only paraphrasing will help you to understand that passage. And not only understand that passage, it will also help you to make it more relevant to you. Basically, right? So make it more easier, make it more efficient to you. That's more important, I guess. That's more efficiently done, and that's more important for one to hone up and understand. We're done with paraphrasing. Next one is skimming. Always grow this habit, whatever you are reading. Please understand the students. This is the strategies which you might be very, very helpful for the reading. Whatever you are reading, please do not leave this habit ahead. No, there is a point where you read something, and there is a point where you understand that. Now see, understand this conceptual braining that how this reading process goes. Overall, watching this video, please relate to it. There is a point when you start reading something, and there is a point where you understand this. Now, when this point comes to an end in a paragraph, I'm not talking about a word, I'm talking about a paragraph. When this point comes to an end in a paragraph, every time, whatever you read a novel, you read a comic, you read a newspaper, you read IELTS examination question paper, everything included, whatever you read, give a heading to this in a paragraph. I started this paragraph, I finished this paragraph. Point of starting, point of understanding, give a heading. Relating to it, don't give heading related to what is written there. What you understood related to this, give a heading. This is called skimming. Skimming is so important. It has so many applications that it goes long, long, long. The list goes long. Skimming makes you to understand and remember the passage more. Why? Because you have given something to it. Right? If I name a dog named, something like XYZ. If I call the dog XYZ, I remember the dog whenever I will see it because I named it. Understand that, right? If I make him or her a pet, if I make the dog a pet, I will never live it and never call it a dog again because I have named it XYZ and I exactly know what XYZ does. XYZ behaves. XYZ has XYZ's and advantages, disadvantages, strengths, weaknesses, everything I will understand slowly and steadily. But before putting it, before giving a name to it, it is not difficult. If it is not possible. So whenever you give a name, you be sure that yes, you know exactly what the content is. Okay, this will help you in headings also, this will help you in understanding it also, this will help you to search the answers also. Many other applications are there for skimming. Okay, next part is vocabulary. Please improve your vocabulary, because if you do not understand that word, you can't understand the paragraph and you can't understand the passage subsequently. But remember, it is a very, very honest request. Please do not leave any word unattended. If you don't understand that word while you're preparing for IELTS, this is the best strategy to read. Your vocabulary is just enough to improve if you keep on learning new words while you're preparing for IELTS. I say to students, you don't need to sit with the dictionary separately. Just go with the vocab, just look at it and go on. You don't need to do anything else. Right? And don't leave any word. If you don't understand a word, stop right there, open the dictionary and look at it. Got it? Yes. Rhythm. When you read, don't be discreet in the nature. See, please don't stop in between. Don't get distracted, because in IELTS you have to do the reading for next 1 hour. Prepare yourself to read for that limit also, that time also. Matlab, how much time you are spending in examination, that much of time you have to spend in preparation also. Have a rhythm in reading. If you read like a monotonous robotic way, there will be no emotion attached, there will be no connection, there will be no coherence. Don't avoid all these things. And also it is very, very important, don't forget, please don't forget to imply the same rhythm, the practice of the rhythm, same and similar way in the habit, in the examination also. When you're in the examination, apply the same rhythm and see that you are so used to that you have ended it and you didn't feel that 1 hour has gone. Strategies of reading, please implement that. Okay. And habit, please make reading a habit. Do not just get up and start reading it in the IELTS question paper and expect that I will land up in the examination hall also and can do wonders. Habit, keep reading as a habitual way for a month before you start your IELTS preparation, or after, before a month you are going to write a IELTS examination. Make it as a habit, right? So I guess you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, please do please do hit the like button. And if you have any concerns, any doubts, any points to ponder upon the pan India level through this video, want to mention something, want to help, and if you want to help me, if you want to seek help, if you want to clarify something, if you want to get it something clarified, please do comment on this, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because that's the most essential part. And then Do not miss any further classes because the next class is so soon. Next class we will meet it today itself on 7 p.m. Yes, hello Pachu. Today itself we will meet at 7 p.m. on the strategies of how to speak. I'll give you 5 strategies on how to speak, right? On today itself 7 p.m. No, don't worry, Bachu. No problem. You can just go back and do watch the videos which all you missed. Plus, don't forget to like this video and also share this video and comment on whatever you want, what all the concerns, what all the doubts, whatever it is inside you. Please do comment on it because that's the way I can reach to you. You can reach to me. That's the way we can communicate after this class also, right? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon because it's it's very important for you to get an updated notification that what is the upcoming classes for, because you might be good in speaking but you need a class in reading. But if you don't know when the reading is going to happen, you might miss the class automatically. So please don't be unaware of it. Keep up your awareness and please let's meet today on 7 p.m. about the 5 strategies on how to speak. Yes, is it good to read by applying grammar in reading? Pachu, I request you to please comment on this video and I will surely get that. I'll surely get all parts of it. Right? Means starting all parts of speech. No, it's not all parts of speech I'm not talking about. It's like 5 strategies on how to speak. How to be a better speaker. I'll give you 5 points, 5 strategies where you can hone it up. So that's all for me today. Thank you so much for joining this, everyone, and thank you so much for giving this opportunity. This is Uday Shankar signing off. Thank you so much and bye bye.